Hi everyone, it's Mitch. I'm coming to you from high above Chicago, from the other side of my living room. You can see Lake Michigan in the background. For those of you who are new to the site, this is a view that I look out from the other side of the couch where I normally shoot the videos. The lighting is always messed up, but it just seems to be about perfect right now. So we got lucky, and we're going to take advantage of it. Watching some of the early games now. The very early ones are done, and we're off to a great start today. I believe we're 6-2 against the number in the early games, and we're doing pretty well in the afternoon as well. Things are just clipping right along. I'm watching this LSU-Alabama game, and they're probably making up for that Tennessee-Wyoming debacle, which it can't just be embarrassing to the Tennessee program, but probably to the entire Southeast Conference as a whole. Then we also the Florida State-Clemson game is shaping up to be a beauty. Clemson got out to a nice lead. Florida State has come back. We'll have to see where this one ends up. Let's talk about tonight's games. And since this is the third segment, you can check the video, Mitch's commentary video, under the categories to see how I talked about the games earlier today. And not too bad actually. So let's talk Cal USC. We held off on this one. Jordan and I both liked Cal all along on this thing, and I'm glad I waited to do anything on it, because now I'm getting over 3 touchdowns in this game. I'll take the Golden Bears and 3 touchdowns, and I'll take a punt on it. It's small. What the heck? 3 touchdowns and a ranked team against USC. Why not? I'll give it a shot. I think there's some value there, and we're up, so that's the time to take a shot on something like that. I think that the Texas Tech. Oklahoma State, I called the game in the blog, and I called Texas Tech, and I'm going to stick with it. That one's down to 3 points, and, I'll lay it with the home team, with the Red Raiders. I think it's a pick'em game. I think it's an exciting game, and you don't really need the points and any of that other stuff in this one, because it's going to be, it's that kind of battle in those 2 exciting teams. But, we're going to take Texas Tech. We took them. We're going to stick with them. I gave the Red Raider fans a pretty hard time all season long, and now they're on top of the world. So I'm gonna back them, and we'll see how far they get. So the other game that we're going to be watching is Cincinnati against West Virginia. That's a little bit earlier than the other 2 that I just mentioned. It starts an hour earlier. Jordan really likes Cincinnati. I'm not on the game. Jordan likes Cincinnati. I like the hard-hitting defense that Cincinnati has. West Virginia is somewhat on a roll, and I think what we have there is just a great game to watch. If you're following Jordan's picks, though, he's on the Bearcats. I like the Bearcats. Dominic Goodman. I like Terrell Byrd. But Terrell Byrd is great for getting that push up the middle. And West Virginia isn't a pocket passing team, so the push isn't going to be as effective against them. They do have the nice corners, though. But his Mickens going to be stuck out in coverage on Jala, that he's not going to be able to come up and make the plays. It's some interesting matchups, and I know sometimes I get a little too technical, but these are the types of things that I look for. And I don't always talk about them here, but what the heck, it's my 3rd video of the day, and it's college football. I'm on overload, and I'm loving every minute of it. In any event, this is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you in the forums. I've been in there all day chatting it up with a bunch of different regulars on the site. We're talking games. We're talking in-game. We're talking about how you feeling about that pick that you made. And most of them were feeling pretty good. There's a couple of them that were kind of scratching our heads over. Not a lot of people agreed with me on my Kentucky pick, and I didn't agree with them on a couple of the other picks. And it's like that every week, and that's why we're here. That's why we love the game, and that's why we're having a good time. So this is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow, but I'll see you guys in the forums, because I'll be in there all night. Have a great day.